is only daily. Hey, hi, hello. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Where is it? There we go. Okay. Hey, hi, hello, everyone. We're doing a repeat of the last time that we did collective and personal questions. The chat is actually working on my YouTube. Okay, so we don't have to go through hoops. Shout out to you in New Zealand. Oh my goodness. Hello. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Um, Shout out to Christine for being here. Shout out to BB. Hello, Braylon. Shout out to Sunny Dandelions and Fragile Feral in New Zealand. Shout out to TikTok. Okay, shout out to both of you. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with collective messages this time. We'll do a few. Oh my god, my dragonfly looks so good, y'all. I've been getting back to the painting. That shit looks so good. Hold on, I don't think like the dragonfly that I've been working on. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'm just looking at it in the camera and I'm just like, dang, it looks so good. I can't wait to finish it. But I'm also taking my time. Oh, it looks so good. Wow, I'm so proud of myself right now. Anyways, so I do want to get into collective messages. How did I do this? Oh, I remember. So TikTok, this will be playbackable. You can watch the playback over on YouTube. Just check the date of this video. Go over to YouTube and look for the live tab, and you'll see it. I should probably put TikTok in the title so that way we could always know. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do right now are the collective messages and see how they flow. If you want a personal reading, then that is available. Oh, on TikTok, it would be the link in my bio. As you can see here, questions for 22. We're gonna keep the same concept here. Let me also do that over here. Damn, that dragonfly looks good as hell. I haven't painted in a long time. And I don't know, it's one of those things that I like tell myself, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. I've been painting and drawing like this since I was a kid. Ciao. Ciao. But I need to stick to it. Stick to it. Okay. Personal questions for $22. Um, let's just do like this for 22 bucks. And we'll do 33 for 3 questions. 2 to 3 questions. We'll go with 2. 22 for 1 or 33 for 2. And paste. To the link tree, you can pay either PayPal or Cash App. I couldn't think of it for a second. But I want to do collective messages first. So here we are. I should probably edit that. No, it should make sense. Stop it. No, stop. Go back. No worries if you can't. That just means that it's not your time, love. but I plan to do these weekly again at the very least. All right, so we're gonna get into collectives first. Collective. I'm gonna do 3 to 5 collective messages, and go from there. Starting now. Okay, so we're gonna get into the 33 for 2. 33 for 2 questions. Or hello, Arlene, or you could do 22 for 1. Okay. But we're going to start with about 3 to 5 collective messages. So let's go ahead and get into this. Hey, hi, hello. If you're tuning in here, TikTok, you can always watch the playback over on YouTube. Let's get it. All right, so collective message number 1. What does the collective need to know? All right, so we've got 7 of Pentacles, patience. This is in the past energy. What about patience in the past? Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, so there was an antsiness. Okay. This could be regarding love or like fantasies or illusions with the Knight of Cups in reverse, but let's continue on. 2 of Swords in the recent past. Okay. And the Moon in the recent past. Present energy is strength. Okay. Okay. Strength is clarified by the Star. Okay, so Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Why am I smiling? You are sitting in the power seat, the hot seat, the driver's seat, or if you prefer to be the passenger, that's a thing too here. But either way, you're in the favorable position. Okay. In which you've overcome some sort of anxiousness or anxieties that didn't allow you to see the sweetness or the sweet spot that you were in. Okay, I feel as though you are coming into, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, with strength in the Star. You've had a refreshed perspective about the position that you're in. This position looks like many different things. For some of you, it's about the position in your job. For others of you, it's about your relationship status or your financial situation. Okay. In the recent past, this 2 of Swords and the Moon clarifies some sort of undecidedness or indecisive energy, or like the choice is to leave your options open. I kind of see like the Grinch smiling. Wait, the fact that I said the Grinch and I have on my I call this my Grinch sweater. I don't know. There's something here about that. So Christmas time could be a significant element up in here as well. I don't know why I wanted to say Christmas time is a significant time for the spell to work. I don't know what that means, y'all, but we got something going on here. But you're seeing the sweetness or the sweet spot in your energy, which has you in a present energy of strength in the Star, feeling, again, that Grinch smirk, like you're feeling powered up. You're feeling inspired in some way. And the inspiration is with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it's to start something new, okay? We have the Queen of Wands here in the upcoming, like near future energy, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This feels like utilizing your talents, skills, and abilities in a new way that's being highlighted for you. Shout out to Venus in the chat. Shout out to Venus in the chat. Thank you guys for liking live. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for everything. Thank you for liking live over on YouTube as well. But yeah, okay, so you're getting kicked into gear in the near future here with the Queen of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I think, why do I want to say that you're about to kick it into hyper speed or hyper drive? The Knight of Pentacles clarified by, and you're, it's like you're shifting gears and staying there. Um, like this feels like we've been pacing ourselves to prepare to get to a certain point or level, and we've been eager at one point, eager and never being able to see it. We were eager, unable to see our way to the end of the tunnel, or unable to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But now we're in an energy where we are recovering from the anger, the frustration that we were experiencing in the unknown, and in the energy that just wasn't moving how we wanted it to. So we're restoring our strength and then kicking it into overdrive, okay? Hyperdrive, whatever it might be. Seven of Wands here, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. This is being stuck in that same old complacent energy that's being shaken up here. You're also learning something about yourself when it comes to challenges in new beginnings. You could be learning about something that you like or dislike when it comes to challenges in new beginnings. Hello, Miss Wawa. Hello. Thank you, Venus. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What can we add here? What is this regarding for the collective? Because this Ace of Cups and Seven of Wands, I feel like it's trying to tell me something. That could be the message all in itself. Maybe your resistance to I have in my Invisalign right now, so I'm like, anyways. I feel like this is trying to tell me something, but I think that's the message in itself, is that how you're feeling about a new beginning is trying to tell you something on purpose. There's a message in your reaction or response to something going on in your midst right now that contributes to this hyper drive, or kicking it up a notch, or taking it to the next level. You have recognized something that holds you back or stops you from kicking it into that next level. Again, I feel like you're finding a sweet spot. Okay. Oh my gosh. Second chakra. This is the sacral chakra. And it landed right on top of the 10 of Swords here. So this is you learning what does and does not work for your personalized experience, for your creativity, for you as an individual, because it matters. Okay, interesting. We have community here. So there's something here about you finding your way, your path, your light, your truth, your personal truth, your personal power in a community. And it has something to do with you resisting some sort of new beginning, or you putting stipulations on a new beginning. This also shows you, like, again, you're in the favorable position. You have the power to control this here. And there's something enlightening about that, and something that allows you to graduate to the next level in that. Okay. Ooh. All right. So we've got the open message here. The opening message is about you, Grinch, smiling to yourself about something because you know something they don't know, or you're realizing something that you never had before. You're realizing your power. Okay. And it's kicking things into gear. All right. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can make that happen over on TikTok. It will be the link in my bio to take you over to my link tree. Over on YouTube, it is the pinned comment, so that you too can use the option for the link tree via PayPal or Cash App if you are interested in booking personals. It's $22 for one question, same thing as always, and we'll do $33 for two questions. We're just getting started. I just finished the first collective message. Now we're moving into the second collective message, with the intention of building the list for personals. Ideally, I would like to do 3 to 5 collectives some personals, and then more collective messages. All right, second collective message here. What do we need to know? I started smelling something different, something light and refreshing. Kind of like, it reminds me of like the beach or like a sea breeze. Okay. Seven of Wands coming out here. Clarify the Seven of Wands in the past energy. Five of Cups reverse is clarifying the Seven of Wands in the past energy. Okay, so this straight up feels like rebuking devil energy, rebuking some sort of negativity, rebuking something. Like it's literally coming through as like, I strongly rebuke that or strongly advise against this, whatever this is. Recent past, Temperance, okay. why does it feel like we go from strongly rebuking something to like it's kind of like a face of interest, like okay. I think I just saw a notification. I want to try to keep up. Okay, for Alexis, where is my, hold on you guys, let me get my notebook so I can keep notes. Okay, because I don't want to mix up the list. Alexis on Cash App is first. If you pay via PayPal, please let me know so that I can add you to the list because I don't get a notification. Okay, which I should probably change that. I could probably turn that on. Hello, Z. Okay, so there's like this, there might be a potential openness or like at least a certain level of understanding here that has happened in the recent past. Clarify Temperance, please. Clarify Temperance. The Chariot. So we went from strongly rebuking or despising something or someone, or we went from refusing to feel diminished, and then okay, so that feels like pride. Okay, there could be pride or a lack of acceptance here in the past. Okay, that is now. It feels like a guard is coming down. What's in the present energy? Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being present. Page of Pentacles in the present energy. Yeah, like we're learning, okay? And you put your pride down, you put your guard down in order to learn. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. I feel like we had a strong opinion about something or someone, and experience has a way of teaching us otherwise. Yeah, Page of Pentacles being clarified by the Two of Pentacles. This is literally learning something that kind of alters your old opinion or alters your perspective. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That tells me that this is something that is pretty defining. Like it was defining you. Okay, Four of Pentacles here means it was defining us in a way that was holding us back. Okay, or leading to like pent up aggression. Okay, but we're softening up to that. Yeah, Ten of Cups, we're softening up. So I feel like a lesson has recently been learned. Actually, it's happening now. Like this feels like right now. This is something that you're actively processing and accepting. Not like right now during this reading, but like in your life. This is a topic or a lesson that is literally unfolding as we speak. Okay. In the near future, we have the Hanged Man. So new concepts and enlightenment coming. Clarifying the Hanged Man is the Strength. Okay. I feel like there's something here about like significant eye contact or like messaging. or a group chat or something. Yes, this is collective presently. Gabby, I see you have been added to the list as well. Let me write down your name. So far we have Alexis and Gabby via Cash App. Again, if you are paying on PayPal, please be sure to let your girl know. So that I can write your name down. My lip gloss doing that thing. Yes, it is. Why is it doing that? Anyways. Hello. Hey, hi. Hello, everyone. If you have just swept in, hello, hi. Over on TikTok, this will always be able to be played back over on YouTube, which is really important because we have collective messages here. And if you pay for a reading and you want to be able to access it at all times, you always can. Again, that'll be available for playback over on YouTube, Tarot with Tay. Over on YouTube, the pinned comment has the way that you can book a personal reading with me. If you are interested, it's $22 for one question or $33 for two questions. If you are interested in that, click the link to my link tree over on TikTok. The link tree link is linked in the bio. Okay. And payment is via Cash App or PayPal. Let me know if I don't call your name out. Let me know so that I can write your name on the list if you did pay. And we're doing a few collective messages first, then we'll get into personals, and then I want to do some more collective. You love that I do what? So that I can keep doing it. Let me know, Alexis. What is it? Oh, like the recording on both? Yes. Yeah. Like, honestly, chef's kiss having it available on YouTube. Shout out to the tube. Okay, but back to it. In the near future, we have the Hanged Man and the Strength card. So this feels like a new ideology or enlightenment that comes on really strong. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck comes on really strong because it holds a lot of value and validity. It could have something to do with a heartbreak or relating to past wounds or past traumas. I just saw a white car pass by. I see that as symbolism of cleansing in some way, shape, or form. So there could be a cleansing perspective that's kind of allowing you to, I don't know why I want to say come down off of your high horse. Okay, so yeah, this is big on pride here. There's something here about pride. Something here about pride that is being dismantled. Three of Pentacles. And then you're going to be applying it. I don't know what this is, but I like it. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. You're applying what you learned. I know that's right. Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups. Excuse me. You are applying what you learned, honey. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. And you know, peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. So expect peace and blessings to manifest in your life because of this relinquishing of pride, something that you were unwilling to accept. It was a judgment call that you were unwilling to accept about yourself, about others, about heartbreak, about beliefs regarding these things. There's something here about beliefs around something and an ideology about something but the ideology was holding you back. Not only did you hear a new side, a new perspective, you allowed it to be integrated, to mold you and to shape you into something better. This is really good. I don't know what this is about, collective, but I'm proud of you. But with the overall energy being the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords, I do believe that this has something to do with like intimate connections or relations with someone. Someone commented over on the YouTube chat something about it being outdated. Exactly. Like there was something about outdated beliefs. Could be in regards to relationships or like, I don't know why this feels like black and white. Like maybe we were thinking too black and white and not paying enough attention to the gray area, or you were paying too much attention to the gray area, realizing that you need to stay in the black and white. Joseph, what are you talking about? All right, let's see here. Let's get an energy oracle to define this for us. appreciation. I always see this as the Empress in like attention grabbing, attention getting. And then we have the Healer of the Ages, the Jesus card at the bottom of the deck. So captivation, captivating. Skylar is being added to the list as well. Sky. Something, yeah, it's like something to do with magnetism, attraction, ability, appreciation. This could even be like a belief that you had surrounding people being attracted to you or drawn to you. There's something, the gears are changing there. The gears are shifting there. Okay. I just realized I didn't mark where the second collective message was, but you know what? It doesn't matter because they just roll on. They roll on. So it's fine. Okay. But I guess I'll do it now. Collective message 3. I try to keep them up in the chat over on YouTube so that when the live chat is playing, if you're watching it live, you can see where I type collective message 1 starts here, and then you can just like clock in, lock in right there. Okay. Next message. This is collective message number 3. I think I'm going to do 5, and then I'm going to start on the personals. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Ray goes ball. No worries, darling. This is not an energy harvesting space. I never, ever, 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 ever keep the energy that I read. Never, ever. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Collective message number 3. Let's get it. Wait, first, let me sip some water. Bonjour. Hello. Shout out to anyone that is coming in, by the way. Let me just preface this. TikTok, this is being streamed over on YouTube so that you can always have access to go back to it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for liking live. But if you want to be able to go back to it and just watch the collective messages or watch your personal message, you always can. Again, it's available over on YouTube. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, questions for $22, 1 question, $22, $33 for 2 questions. If you're interested, the link will be in my bio to my link tree. Over on YouTube, that link is the pinned comment. Collective message number 3. We have the Fool here. New beginnings. This is a new beginning in the past, okay? About what? King of Cups. Okay, so this could be new beginnings regarding emotional regularity. Oh, yeah. King of Wands here. So emotional control and regularity. And also something here about relationships. We have the Lovers and the 7 of Pentacles. Something about your patience. Okay. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the 4 of Wands. In the recent past, that feels like you grouping yourself. Okay. So a recent past experience has solidified for you the type of person that you are, or like an archetype that you carry or possess, that is going to make interacting with other people a lot easier because you understand yourself. This is like identifying a trait or a quality or an aspect of your chart that makes so much sense, and applying it moving forward just changes your whole world, quite frankly. We have the 9 of Swords, clarifying the present energy. Clarify the 9 of Swords and the present energy. Temperance. Justice. Worrying about timing. And as I said that, it's like we're focusing on about time. These braids is old, but they do still look good. I was just thinking that. See, and you just confirmed it for me. I'm gonna keep them a little bit longer just because you said that. So it's your fault now. I'm holding on to them for dear life. Okay. So I have to admit, this present energy has me, because it doesn't feel anxious. This Nine of Swords doesn't feel anxious. It feels like options. And that's how you know. Ah, man, this is, hold on, y'all. Keep up with me now. Because of how you classified yourself, or you ranked yourself, or you grouped yourself, you now have a better understanding of yourself, which now makes these Nine of Swords moments slow down, and you can read every sword or read the writing on the wall as it comes. You're getting really good about identifying things at the root, at the core. I'm being shown a doctor and like a microscope, okay? I'm also channeling the word Microsoft. Okay, so this is leading to some sort of a breakthrough or an invention for you, whether this be a personal invention or an invention that you make public and it works out. Okay, in the near future energy, what's going on here? Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, it's like you're unveiling some sort of magic, some sort of creativity. Clarify the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords. This feels, I don't know why I thought I heard either someone splashed, like someone drove through a puddle, or someone's tires were like kind of like screeching to a halt. So these sitting here like this, to me, this feels like the Queen of Wands being on top of shit. Okay, being on top of something. Guarding, investigating, or instigating. And as I said guarding, I just heard a dog bark. So there is something significant. It's like significant here about being able to call something for what it is, or to call something out. Four of Cups in the reverse, so that it doesn't take you by surprise anymore. No, Sky. Clarify the Four of Cups in the reverse, please. The Knight of Cups in the upright. And if you remember, we had the Knight of Cups in reverse in the first spread, and we were discussing how that was blocking our fruitfulness because we weren't seeing something clearly or accurately. Now something is no longer going to be taking us by surprise because we see things clearly. Seven of Wands to the Five of Swords here. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So I feel like pride was once misplaced and we were using it in the wrong ways. Now pride is being used to our advantage to help us thwart or ward off negative energies or experiences that are not for our greatest and highest good. Whereas before, pride was sitting in a place that was blocking us from learning lessons. Damn, I really hope that I was able to lace this together, because like, I think watching all these messages through and through will help it to click even more for you. But we talked about pride in one of the readings that was stopping us from seeing something clearly. So now that misplaced pride has somehow migrated, it moved, and it allowed us to see something clearly, which allowed us to place ourselves accurately because we're no longer in our pride. And now that's allowing us to do shadow work from a calm, cool, and collected space, to see ourselves clearly, to know where we F up, where we need to stand our ground, where we need to work on things. And also there's something here about things not taking you by surprise any longer because of that displaced pride finding a new way to present itself. Because like ego and pride is there for a reason, but it's going to do more harm than good if it is displaced. Okay. And you know what? It's interesting that we're talking about pride and ego as we just entered Leo season. So happy birthday to the Leos. Cornucopia. So now expect more. Man, what's at the bottom of the deck here? Indecision. You're also going to be taking notes of how indecisiveness, how do I say this? You're going to be taking note of how some sort of indecision was the blockage. Refusing to make the choice or refusing to honor something was the blockage. And maybe this is something that we accept or say about ourselves that we don't necessarily like or love. Excuse me, confirmation burp, but it places us accurately. And God power rewards honesty and authenticity more than pretending. Someone here needs to know that it's more important to tell the ugly truth than it is to try to maintain an image. Okay. I know it just got real serious. It just got real serious. It did. It did. It did. It got a little serious. It did. Beautiful. I'm glad that these messages are resonating for you guys. Okay, so now collective message 4. If you are tapping in over on TikTok, just know that this video is going to be able to be played back over on YouTube at any time. If you want to replay these collective messages, you can. My YouTube is Tarot with Tay. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, there is a list that you can join. $22 for 1 question, $33 for 2 questions. And that is available. Link in the bio to my link tree via PayPal or Cash App. Over here on YouTube, it is the pinned comments. So far on the list, I think we only have a few people. We have Alexis, Gabby, and Sky that all paid on Cash App. So if I don't have your name on the list, notify me, please, so that I can add your name to the list. If you did make a payment, therefore, I will know to put you down. I know I always have to get like in like my serious zone because like I'd be goofy and laughing if I don't. So I gotta lock in real quick and then we can get back to it. Like I have to get serious for my commercial breaks. Okay. All right. So collective message number 4. We have this one and then one more collective message after, and then we're gonna jump into personals. I need some more water. Collective message. Why do I feel like my throat? It feels like I was yelling or something, but I wasn't. Maybe something about a sore throat is significant here. All right, let's see what's going on here. Collective message number 4. I might have miscounted, but hey, you can get an extra one. I don't think I did though. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, and it's quiet. So there's something here about a quiet transition in the past, or like something that was done quietly or under the table. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. The Page of Cups. Yeah, this is something that was done privately, quietly, or under the table in the past. In the recent past, we've got Strength here. Clarify the Strength card. Okay, so that's significant there. King of Wands. Okay, so something is gaining strength or has gained strength or both. Okay. And it's something that it was done quietly or silently or in private. I can't make this up. Maybe it was only like a couple of people involved. Like maybe it don't even have to be like top secret. This could just be like a conversation that was had about some plans that we want to make. Shout out to Jeremy in the chat. Jeremy. Guys, every time I see the name Jeremy, that's how I want to say it because of Candace from Phineas and Ferb. Jeremy. Okay, let's see here. But something is gaining strength because of silent or private conversations of the past, which has us in what present energy? Page of Pentacles. Man, we learning a lot. We are learning a lot this season with the Page of Pentacles showing up yet again. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the present energy. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're learning that your Queen of Swords approach to something of the past that was discussed has contributed to it being fruitful. For some of you, why do I feel like you handled something differently, or yeah, Six of Cups here, you didn't handle something like the old version of you would have. You tapped into your highest timeline version of self. Judgment here. And we're being taken back to the smiling Grinch from collective message number 1. Again, if you want to watch this video back over on YouTube, Tarot with Tay. Because of this Queen of Swords energy, it just feels strategic. And the thing is like the Queen of Swords is always strategic, but there's like emotional motives or underlying roots, truth, or secrecy. Sky said, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch." Okay, yeah, so maybe you took this kind of approach in this way. What is this uncovering or discovering near future energy for the collective? Damn, which way is that? Okay, it's just barely facing upright. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is putting price up. Price is up. Value is up. Inflation is not only affecting the world, it's affecting you as well too, because your price is up, baby. I want you to affirm that. Type that in the chat. My price is up. My price is up. Don't argue with it. My price is up. My price is up. My price is up because you stood on business. Let's see here. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Now, something is going to be panning out exactly how you want, and it's going to be respecting you as you need and as you please, because you know that your price is up, honey. I feel like this could be anything, guys, but like this feels like something that you would have gone after out of desperation at one point in time, but you did not. Whether it be a job, whether it be a home, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a relationship, whether it be whatever it is, you went about it completely different. And that is going to be breeding different results. Let me plug us in. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. This is also revealed to us too how we may have contributed to our own heartbreak, okay, or how we may have contributed to our own demise. Where is this being locked in? Ten of Wands clarified by Three of Wands. We're not afraid to let things go. We're not afraid to move on. 10 Wands, 3 Wands. The difference is 7 Wands. Instead of fighting to keep it, we just let it do what it do. There's that, what is it, like the let them theory or the let them approach? Like, let people do what they want to do. Let things happen the way that they need to happen. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles here to the 8 of Pentacles. 3 Pentacles is the difference. We're applying ourselves differently. We're showing up differently. World card at the bottom of the deck confirming that you closed out some sort of major cycle here that had you showing up weak and or out of desperation. I can't make this up. I split the deck to the door to value because your price is up, honey. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. We have the 6th chakra, and this is the 3rd eye. Bottom of the deck is a storm warning. This lets me know that you have evaded some sort of storm because of the approach that you took. Also, your vision remains intact because of how you showed up, because you moved carefully, strategically. Damn, I done actually threw the card off the table. Hello? Okay. So that is significant here as well, too. Beautiful. Shout out to South Africa. We just got a comment saying that I showed up at 11:11 in their country, South Africa. Let's see here. That was collective message number 4. Now we're about to get in collective message number 5. That'll be the last one for now. Depending on how many personals and how long that takes, I may jump in with a few more collective messages. If you want a personal reading, this is the time to get on the list because I will be closing the list soon. If you want a personal reading, the only way to make that happen is via Cash App or PayPal. And that link is available pinned in the comments over on YouTube or at the link in my bio over on TikTok. I'm glad that you guys are able to catch the live as well too. I thoroughly enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I told y'all, we locked in, tween. I manifested an opportunity for us to be able to do this more often. And so I'm doing it more often. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. Oh, let me do this. Collective message 5. Collective message number 5. Okay, I need some more water. I'm glad that the readings are resonating for you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for sending gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, 5th collective message here. I want to take note of a siren that I'm hearing in the background. 9 of Pentacles comes out. This is in the past. Okay, what about the 9 of Pentacles in the past? The 8 of Swords. Okay, so there's something here about your identity that felt trapped or that felt confusing or imprisoning more than anything. Like, I don't know. There's something that we didn't like. God damn. It's something that we didn't like about ourselves. And if you know why I made that noise now, because of the Page of freaking Pentacles that has been all up and through this message. Personal readings are 22 for 1 question or 33 for 2 questions. And you can go to the link in my bio to take it over to the link tree to pay via PayPal or Cash App. The freaking Page of Pentacles. This is our ruling card over this reading. Page of Pentacles, lessons learned. So expect peace and blessings to manifest because that's what manifests with lessons learned. Thank you to Erykah Badu for putting that into word for us. It's like a scripture. Crazy. Clarify that. In the recent past, a lesson was learned. 4 of Cups is clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Bottom deck, 5 of Wands. Okay, wait. So something that felt entrapping or entrapment, something about that. What song did Badu say that? Is that? Damn. What song is that? Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned. What song is that? If we were made in his image, then call us by our names. Listen to On and On. Thank you. Thank you. It's On and On by Erykah Badu. We got a comment on YouTube saying the video is glitching. Are we present? What's up, YouTube? Are we good? On and on and on and on. Okay. If the video is glitching for you, darling, you might have to leave and come back. Okay. So Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Let me get back on track. All right. So there's something here about like an empty space that you discovered. Again, I'm being brought back again to that damn Grinch, the Grinch smirking to himself, smiling to himself when he realizes something. Okay. I'm picking up on that energy again here about something that you may have been like feeling trapped about yourself. You know, sometimes we realize things about ourselves that we're like, I don't really like this about myself. Or like, why do I have to be this way? We try to change it. You just can't because it's in your genetic makeup. Like certain things are not going to change. Like if you are a weirdo, you're just going to be a weirdo and that's okay, but use it to your advantage. Okay. And I feel like there's something like that here that you are using to your advantage because you peeped it and you're learning to not look at things like they are the enemy, but you're looking at it like a tool that you can use. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Terrence. Okay, present energy. The Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity that isn't or wasn't there magically appears. The Ace of Pentacles literally landed on top of the Four of Cups. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. Bottom deck is a Ten of Swords. There's something about that. Damn, I said something kind of majestic and magical and forgot. But like something along the lines of the beauty of what was missing and you being able to either fill that gap or you seeing how you can use something as a tool, use it to your advantage. And I split the deck to the Ace of Cups. And it's something to do about like endings and beginnings. You were looking at endings as like abyss of nothingness. Now you're looking at it as a time to heal, rejuvenate, inspire, refresh. Okay. What's in the near future energy due to this? It's like you're creating opportunities. Wheel of freaking fortune in the near future. Because of this, expect to be wowed. Expect to be wowed. The Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the world. Because like literally life as you know it is shifting now. Because you stopped damning an aspect of yourself and started using it as a tool. Even this can even be an aspect of you that like people complain about, like, oh, you're mean, or oh, you're weird, or oh, you're witchy, or oh, you're this, or oh, you're that. And instead of hearing it and letting it imprison you and like lock you up, you were like, okay, if I keep hearing this, what can I do with it? How can I use it to my advantage? And you did. Clarify the moon here. And so this is awakening you to the great unknown. And I'm telling you, man, opportunities out the woodworks. Hanyan, I can't make this up. The Emperor and the Page of Wands, especially if you started something on your own or like you started some sort of a new journey here. 8 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. It will be fruitful, plentiful, and successful. 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands. And you don't need a whole lot of witnesses or you don't need a whole lot of hoopla. Something about that is relevant as well too. Okay. Oh, wow. And it never fell on the floor. And it's the attachment card. Yes. Oh my God. The thing that you kept trying to change, I see Zen. Zen is added to the list as well. I love the way that just came out, guys. Did you see that? Like this card, it's a darker card. Like it says attachment. And it literally wouldn't leave. And so it's like, it's on my hip, like a weapon. You better use it to your advantage. You did. You use whatever this is that you just can't get rid of to your advantage. That's called integration. You know what this is also reminding me too? This dog was like trying to talk to me, not like literally, but like the dog saw me coming downstairs and was like trying to interact with me, but I was on my way to do something. And I had on all black. I didn't want to interact with the dog. And it was a husky. So, you know, their hair gets everywhere. And so I found it interesting that in this instance, the lady like tugged on the dog's leash and was like, come on, Shadow. And you know me, spiritual ass bitch. I'm like, Shadow integration. I feel like that was confirmation. And that literally happened yesterday. We have successfully integrated a shadow and used it as a secret weapon to our advantage. And that's how you win. That's why you'll win. Look at this. We have hostilities at the bottom of the deck here. The weapon, you drew the weapon. Now you know how to use it. Wow. Self-acceptance, period. It's like bathing in excellence. Just let's get into the personals. Okay, so make sure if you want a personal reading that you hop on the list because I feel like once we're done, I think I'm going to be hopping off until later. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But take that as a sign that Shadow is saying hi. All right. Now we're going to get into personals. If you want a personal reading, make sure you hop on the list like ASAP, no Rocky, because I think that we might do one closing collective message and we're going to be out. So we're just doing a couple of few personals. Really great energy. I'm glad that I'm here. So on the list, I have Alexis, Gabby, Sky, and Zen. From my understanding, these are all Cash App, which means that no one came through on PayPal. If you did come through on PayPal, make sure you get my attention to let me know. Okay. And Alexis is here and ready, darling. What is your question? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to put this here. There we go. Starting off with Alexis, make sure that we have Gabby, Sky, and Zen close by. Alexis. Which of Alexis get what? What do you mean it's Gabe? Gabe, are you on a list? What, are you just saying it's Gabe? Which of my gifts will open the door for opportunity? Let's see. For Alexis. For Alexis. Also, let me preface this and say that with personal readings, because we're all interconnected, the readings may resonate with you, but please, I always ask that you leave the floor. Oh, did I misread that? I'm so sorry, Gabe. Oh, I see. You have both names on there. Okay, I see. But just respect the floor for the person that is the one with the personal read. Thank you. All right, let's get it. Okay, which of Alexis's gifts will open the door? Opportunity. Two of Wands reversed. Clarified by the Ten of Cups in the upright. So it's something, okay. You know how I do my readings, okay? Oh, okay. So it's time for some juicy tea because Alexa says that she got a notification when the card came out. So everybody just sit tight. Two of Wands reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright, in the past position. This tells me that this is something that you did not take note of building into or on with in the past, even though it made you happy. Four of Swords. This is something easy, smooth, something that you do easily or smoothly or like without much of a hold up. The Lovers. The first thing, damn, this is like taking over my mind right now. As soon as I saw the Lovers, I was brought to someone that I know that is a massage therapist, which brings me to things like physical therapy and Reiki and body healing. Okay, so something of the sorts there, even if you want to find like an area of focus. Oh yeah, that's your lane, baby. And you can always spin, twist, flip it, and reverse it in whatever way. But something about, okay, good. It's resonating. Okay, good. And I got chills when I was talking about it. So something about like hands, Reiki, physical therapy. I've never been so confident about an answer there. Okay, recent past, Page of Cups, Three of Swords. Recent past, you may have witnessed someone struggling, or you may have heard about a struggle, or you learned about how to resolve a problem. And this inspired you or kickstarted something or made you ponder or think about something or made you realize something. It could be what you realize about like your calling, or what you realize about how you would want to help or contribute to this. The present energy is the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Four of Wands. Okay, so the present energy is more so about like, okay, how do I apply it, or how do I prove it, or how do I deem it as necessary? So maybe you're in a space right now where you're like trying to tell yourself that it's not important, or you're trying to tell yourself that you just don't know where to start. You don't know how to live, or where to go, or what to think, or what to be, or how to breathe. And it's like, all you really have to do is make a choice, stand on it, and deliver it. God will redirect your steps accordingly. Trust me. And don't be afraid of starting something and then being redirected. This is reminding me of like when I went to college. Child, when I went out to that university, I started with one area of interest and focus and graduated with a whole different one. Don't be afraid of change, okay? you really should not be afraid of change. And also, don't let that be a reason to not go to school or to not initiate something just because you can't see all the way through. Pick a passion, pick the thing that makes you happy, make the first choice that you can think of that makes sense from there, and then pray your way through. No, like you really do have to be okay with change, for sure. It's scary. It is, but you got to be okay with change. You got to be okay with changing your mind and being in something and feeling something that you don't want to continue to feel. That's enough reason to change your mind. Eight of Cups here in the future, the near future, clarified by the Eight of Swords. Okay, so in the near future, I see you freeing yourself from something that you convinced yourself that you were trapped in. And what is locking this energy in? Four of Pentacles, you locking it. Clarify. Nine of Wands. You are going to be locking in. Once you decide, you're going to decipher, go through your choices. I'm seeing like a spin wheel or like a color wheel. And you feel like you need a valid reason to change. Sometimes the only valid reason is how you feel. Like when I was in these classes and I started really imagining myself in these specific scenarios, I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that for work. I said, hell no. I said, nope. No, that's not the job for me. And so I changed it. And that was my feeling. That feeling was valid reason enough to move. Absolutely not. Overall, we have the Star and the Eight of Wands here. You're moving forward, making healing decisions for yourself, which brings a peace and calm that only God could move through you. Okay. Let's get an energy clarifier for Alexis. The World. This is giving the world is your oyster. You can start anywhere. You can do anything. Okay, that's a start. But also, this is the world that you're leaving behind for the world that you are entering into. Yes, I'm still taking readings. This is going to be last call. Actually, I'm glad you asked me that. Last call for your personal reading. Last call for your personal reading. Alexis, thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I don't believe this is my first time reading for you. I'm pretty sure you've come to me before. Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. So we're doing personal paid readings right now. I do freebies every now and then. So make sure you have my notifications turned on so that you'll know when I'm on here. But yeah, I do free ones sometimes, but just not right now. Because I'm in that, you got to be in a certain zone to do free readings, guys. You do. You really do. To pay for one, you can click the link in my bio. It'll take you to my link tree. And then you can access PayPal or Cash App. Okay. Let me know if you pay via PayPal because I can't see the notification. This is last call. Once I complete the second reading for Gabe, there will be no more exceptions. So Alexis is done now calling Gabe to the front. If you want your own personal reading, you'll have to have it submitted by the end of Gabe's reading. So probably like 10 minutes. I don't know. I hope so. Okay, you're sending the PayPal. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Butterfly Effect. Thank you. And you're so damn right. You're so damn right. And I know that I do. La 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 la. Oh, hold on. They're just verifying. Yes, that was a Kodak Black reference, Sky. Okay, Gabe just sent in the question. Let's get it. Pulling up my PayPal so that I can know. Wait a second. Oh, okay. No, it's not. That was from. Okay, yeah. All right. Gabe, darling. Let's see what I can get from that. Which nonprofit will Gabe work with this fall? So I'm going to pull and try to describe the situation or scenario best way that I can. Okay, so let's tap in. Which nonprofit will Gabe work with in the fall? Ooh, excuse me. The big one, the main one. The one that it's like if I had to describe this, I would say like it's the biggest one or like the most marketable, but they need the most help. Or you felt like when you applied or when you went, it was kind of chaotic. And in the recent past, you might have even thought that you were too good for this place or overqualified or wanted something different. What's your present energy now regarding it? But you're open to it to see where things may go. So I feel like it's the one that you might have judged the hardest when you went there, or you might have had the most reservations about. Near future is a Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles. 7-7. Knight of Cups. There's something about the chaos or the need for help, the need, like whatever it is that you do, there's something about the chaotic need that fulfills something within you. It brings me to your Mars energy. Either like you have like Mars in like Virgo because you want to align and organize these things, or like a Mars in Aries because you just like the chaos and you thrive in chaos. And when I say chaos, I don't mean like the type of chaos that like makes your head pop off, you know, not like that. It's just like the type where you have to really delegate and get things in order and understand what's going on. And then once you lock in, it's no problem. But on the outside looking in, it looks like a lot of problems. What is the reason or the draw here? The moon. Something about you being involved in the unknown and what that brings out of you. Being in unknown situations or like unpredictable situations or scenarios brings out unknown aspects of ourselves. And there's something beautiful about that that's calling to you here. So Gabe, I wonder if, well, first of all, I want to say I'm tasting a gumball, like out of the gumball machine. I'm like the one that's hard and you like bite into it. But Gabe, I'm wondering if you often reject or shy away from challenges in some way because maybe you feel like you're not good enough. This, the nonprofit that you end up with heals the part of you that thinks that you're not good enough to handle these types of situations. Okay, so you do love a challenge. Okay. Oh, well then shit, that's exactly why. So that makes a lot of sense. With the star and the Ten of Cups here, it's like you're thriving. So it may be. Does that make sense? So, like, were you able to classify a nonprofit as kind of like chaotic or needing the most help? Because that's the one that I'm leaning towards. The one that looks like it needs the most help, or like it needs organization. And I don't know if you're going in like with the desire, both needs a help. Okay, okay. I don't know if you are going in with a desire to like manage this space, but that very much becomes possible for you. I have a partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, so I recommend them. There's a comment right there for you. Um, Interesting. Did I finish my thought? Gabe, I feel like you could be coming into a managerial role or position or like just like top dog kind of energy. Or like if you got it like that and you find a way to invest in this, I kind of feel like you could be like the investor that kind of like takes it there, like it takes it to the next level. Or you could grow into something like this. Okay. Let me get an energy oracle for Gabe. And also maybe another hint, maybe it could have a sister company or a partner company or something about two. Maybe I don't know if like the address has a two in it or there's two main people that run it, something like that. And overall energy here is the woman holding a coin. See, you have the king and queen of pentacles here. This is like divine match, divine pair in work. Okay, there's some sort of favor in the nonprofit that you end up in, and I feel like you could be managing some shit or running some things. Oh, you're saying that both needs a lot of help. Okay, I just read that comment right. So yeah, there's something about like the number two um in the address or something like that. Trying to see if I can pick up on anything else. Maybe if there was one environment that seemed more hostile or resistant to you. But yeah. Okay, so you do run everything, period. It was giving that, Gabe. It was. It's giving boss. It's giving, I came in to rescue this joint. That's what it's giving. Okay. Any other hints, tips, tricks for which one? They could have been on the verge of bankruptcy. Shit, maybe that's both of them. I don't know. Um, I don't know, because it just kind of feels like, just forgive me for the analogy I'm about to use, but like whichever one looked like a mangy dog that you were just like, oh, I want to help you. Whichever one made you feel more like it's a mangy dog is the one. Okay. I hope that that was useful. I hope that that was helpful. But I see really great things for you in this space. I see talent unfolding from within you. One has a dog connection. There you go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Oh, that explains it too, because I said you would be the top dog. Okay. Okay, cool. Good. Blessings to you on your journey, on your path. Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. And until next time. Of course. Let's see here. Mangy dog. And that was the the hint. Okay. Let's see. La, 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 la. Oh, okay. So I'm seeing where's my list? Sophia and Danya. I'm adding to the list, and the list is closed. The list is officially closed. Sophia, Danya. Oh, and we just finished Gabe. So next is Sky, then Zen, then Sophia and Danya. Make sure you stay close by, please, so that you may get your reading. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here. Love and adore you guys. Let me put closed. Excuse me. Can you guys see this new updated sticker that says questions for 22 link in bio closed? Do you guys see that? Hi, Sky. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about, the connections. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see here. By the way, if you are on TikTok, this video will be able to be played back over on YouTube. All right. Sky, darling, what is your question? the emojis. Okay. Jonathan's thoughts, feels, or view of Sky. I'm being brought to ginger ale. Sky, are you feeling nauseous these days? Or maybe you need to drink ginger ale. But I'm tasting like more of a natural ginger, not like real ginger ale. Like, I mean, how do I describe it? Like ginger tea, but like bubbly. You've been coughing bad. Okay. Maybe I don't know if that would help, but ginger ale was the first thing I was just brought to. Okay, so we have 8 of Cups. Ginger beer. No ginger. Let's see. Okay. Tap me into Jonathan's energy towards Sky, think, feel, etc., etc. Recent past. Okay. Present. Present. Okay, so Sky, presently, I feel like now if you and Jonathan are good and buddy, then that means his reading is wrong because I'm not getting that at all. Recent past shows this person closing off, locking their heart like an icebox situation, cutting their losses. Their present energy being the Hermit with the 10 of Wands and Justice. I just feel like it's too much going on for this person. So even if they are present, okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, so this person is definitely closed off to you because they just feel like it's too much going on. Clarify near future, 6 of Pentacles. Clarify near future, 6 of Pentacles. With 10 of Pentacles reversed. If this person comes around, if y'all speak, they'll be very in control of themselves. They might be cordial and kind, but they're going to keep it real light. I don't talk to him unless he messages me, and even then I don't respond. Okay. Let's see. In the near future, I see like potential congratulations that might be in order. But with that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like I'm saying this out of the kindness of my heart. Uh, uh-huh. But the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, to me, that's not like, it's not insincere, but it just don't hold weight. Clarify the King of Wands, please. Eight of Swords is clarifying the King of Wands. Overall is the Hierophant in the Tower. Bottom deck is a Knight of Pentacles. Child, this person is going the fuck through it. I don't know if they are disassociating, if they drink and or smoke. This person, they must be stuck in their ways. That makes a lot of sense. You see, you saying that you don't even speak to him, it's them being stuck in their ways. It's like with the Hierophant in the Tower, it's like, I think this is ego and pride. Yeah, they're blinded by ego and pride. So they feel like I just feel like, you know how sometimes people might show up in a situation or scenario and you're like, I don't even think that that's your real self. I don't even think that that's really how you feel, but the world taught you that this is how you should show up, so that's what you're doing. That's what this is giving to me. You have less than 30 days. Oh my gosh. See, but again, I don't know if he, you, whoever plans on being involved, but I feel like he would be present. But it's like one of them things where it's like, even if they're present, it might be better if they weren't, you know? Overall, his energy towards sky, Jonathan's energy towards sky, angel of strength. But then there's also a vibe of him being protective. It's like, make up your mind of who you want to be, bro. And then call me. Then let me know. But like with the seventh chakra, the crown chakra at the bottom of the deck, it's like not all hope is lost, but it just may take some time. Or maybe even you, if you have it in you, expressing something to him. Hello from India. Hi. Hey, what time is it in India right now? Hierophant in the Tower. How they feel. Because like the Hierophant to me represents like respect and power and like for that it's like he blew up the monument of you. Like this is like going to Washington D.C. and saying, you know what, we're done with this shit, and like you have no respect for it. But I don't think that that's a you thing. It's this pride thing. But also, if you don't want to argue, you ain't gotta argue. Hi, Elizabeth. No, we actually closed off readings already for today. I'm sorry, but make sure you turn on notifications so that you can know whenever I do go live. But I'm thinking I'll probably just start doing this like on the weekends. Okay, we got a lot of mint green in the building. We got mint green in the building. Let me see. Could there be peace between Sky and this man? Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, reverse. So, yeah, but not without its... Okay, so I think that it's possible to not argue, but you might have to like overlook some things or play dumb. You know, I've always been curious about my colors. Last I spoke to him, it was to take me to baby shower, and he said yes and never said anything. Yeah, because I low-key feel like this one, it's like pulling teeth. You got to beg him. You got to remind him. You got to constantly be tugging on his shoulder. Like, he's one of those. Notice my face. Hello there. Right, exactly. That's why I said you would have to be overlooking certain things. Yeah, because like basically he wants you to come out of your usual just to like So, you know, it depends on the circumstance. How much help do you want? Do you need? If so, then do what he please. But ultimately, it's really for you. Like in situations like that, because I've been in a situation like that where it's like, you know what, I see what kind of game you're trying to play here. I'll give you exactly what you want until you give me what I need, and then I'm going to bounce, and then I'm going to leave. So if you want to play like that, that's an option too. But if not, you could just bow out. But you would have to swallow your pride, go against your usual self if you didn't want to argue in this situation. Okay? That was for Sky, darling. Next is Zen, then Sophia and Danya. Where is Zen? Zen. I experienced something very similar, and I just chose to be alone instead. Oh, did you pay for 2 questions? Hold on. Oh, shit. You did, Sky. So sorry, Sky. Go ahead. Zen, are you Zen? Oh, that's Sanu. Sanu. It's not you. My bad, Sky. Sky, what's your second question? And then what can you expect month of August? Let's see here. Confirm for me if... Oh, that's Sanu. Let me know if you are who I'm looking for. Are you Zen? Okay, thank you. Stand by. Sky. What can Sky expect in the month of August? I like how that came out. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Okay, so this could be referencing to like learning something, but because I know your situation, it could have to do with like doctor's visits and things. But this is in the past energy, but it's something about building up to this. Don't be scared. Stop. But this feels like positive feedback from the doctor. Okay, positive feedback or information that gets through to you, that is received well. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Swords. That's really damn good. Your doctor could be right on the money. I don't know if this is talking about like delivery day, because I know you said you got less than 30 days now. So I don't know if that's August, but there's something here about like your doctor being right on the money. Present energy. Okay. Present energy. Something about the number 9 could be significant. "9 days early." Just, oh, what'd you say? Let me see. Oh, August 30th, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so what you can expect for August. Something here about a sudden realization. Why do I need extra cards for your reading? That might be significant for you. Oh. Clarify the Six of Cups reversed. Oh, hello? Okay. Six of Cups reversed. So you're realizing something that you didn't see in the past that makes something a lot easier or helps time to pass. What is going on in skies August? Because of the due date being very close, I feel like I have been pulling for myself as well. Okay. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. I think you might be in a phase where like life is asking you to just like, just vibe, bro. Just be mysterious. What? August to September. Isn't that Virgo? Okay. Yeah, the baby. What would the August 30th? Is that Virgo? But anyways. Ah. Yes, Virgo. Okay. So I feel like your message is not coming through clearly, intentionally, because I think there's some things that you're being called to like focus on or rewrite. Yeah, yeah. Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Cups. Honorable mention is the Fool. Yeah. Do you have a different second question? Because Spirit's like, we're not really going to answer. Because there's something here about like, don't worry about that. In the phase of life that you're in right now, they're like, don't worry about that. Just been fixing around the house and just working. I think that's exactly what you should be continuing to do. Let's see. Because the Hermit being clarified by the Ace of Cups, I don't know, this just feels like me, myself, and that's all I got in the end. This is about developing a deeper intimacy with yourself. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to find out. Going to be secretive. We haven't been talking, but I took food to his house last night. Oh, okay. David's thoughts, views, feels for Sky. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, clarified by present energy. Present energy. Man, this, I mean, obviously, but this baby stuff is really in everybody's head. And okay, David. David is real. Is this the one that we both sad about one another? Ah, okay. Not both of you crying in the club. Yeah, because there's a lot of like love and joy and but it's just like, why did things have to happen this way? There's a struggle, I presume, on both ends about the order and manner in which things have occurred. And just I feel like more so the focus is on accepting the situation as is, and he's open to the idea of growing into this in a way. Yeah, especially with the Jesus card coming out here and anxiety. Like, his feelings are valid, but they too shall pass. I feel like for you guys here, there's more hope to heal the situation beyond our anxieties. But it definitely would require an open mindedness. Again, going back to something that I mentioned earlier, when we realize that someone is acting a certain way just because they feel like they have to in response to something, there's something about that that seems to be coming through collectively a lot, especially in your readings. And I want to say it might be even in divine masculine energies, or like masculine energy that's trying to become divine. There's an imbalance in the way that they show up and how they feel and who they want to be. The first guy you asked me about, F him. I don't care about his evolution. This one, I got a little bit more faith, trust, and pixie dust in this one. Just a little bit. See? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Because he cares too much about what his friends would say. Who gives a fuck about what your friends would say? It's your life, your happiness. That's the type of shit. That's what I'm talking about. You just proved my point. Why is he living for his friends? But also, reflecting back to you, you shouldn't want anyone that's focused on how their friends would judge them either. Because you know what? What's crazy, y'all? I've been in a situation where someone had confessed to me that they had dated someone outside of their race, and they were like, I can't do it because I just feel like people were looking at me. And I said to this person, I was like, it sounds to me like you didn't actually like that person, because you care more about what other people say and think than in the relationship. You're not, because you prioritize what you love. So to me, that's telling me that you love external validation. You don't love this person. You love being validated externally. So let him let him get his validation from his friends, but that's not a, I'm sorry, but that's not a man. That's not a man. That's not a man's man. That's not a manly man if he cares about what his friends think. Because if anything, he should be setting the tone in his friends group, but instead he's letting them set the tone for him. Nah, you don't even want that. He was with you for 5+ years and basically grew up together. All the more reason. No, but yeah, seriously though, you're dealing with masculines around you that feel one way, act, think, and do another. And you should probably just protect yourself and let them figure it out. And you figure it out for you and your baby, not them. All right. Sky, the limit. Zen, thank you for your patience, darling. 3:21 a.m. and you can't sleep. Well, at least I'm here for your entertainment. Love you, Sky. Blessings to you, NZ baby. F them in. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Zen. All right. General for Zen. That made me, I don't know why when I was doing that, I was like for Zen, frozen. So something about it. Ice, like literally ice is significant. Like ice cubes. We have the Empress, clarified by the Devil. Zen, this is a girl, somebody that was on your mind, recent past, that you had to let go of. Let me know if this resonates, but was there a toxic attachment to someone, Zen? Or an unhealthy connection with someone, Zen? Yeah, okay. Oh, you're cold as hell in Alaska right now, so okay. All right, what is this about with Zen? Your present energy is 10 of Cups, clarified by... Beautiful. Damn. 4 hours ago, you had to let that go. Well, good. Good for you. Because your present energy is described by the 10 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This, I don't know how long you've been in this live with us, but the Page of Pentacles is the card of this whole experience. The last almost 2 hours now, the Page of Pentacles has shown up the most. And that being supported by the Star, this is talking about peace and blessings that manifest from every lesson learned. You learned a lesson from this. So whatever your experience was, there's something valid in it. Now, I'm not going to say that they were wrong and you were right, because that might not be true. But what I will say is that you prioritize your peace, and that's what you know for sure you did right. Okay. Upcoming near future energy. 9 of Pentacles. So you thriving in your individualism. Yeah, double nines. Okay, so you're really going to be hyper fixated on yourself. And what is this building into? What is this building? Ace of Swords. And clarifying the Ace of Swords. Almost popped out was the Hanged Man, but I wanted to call it the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay, so something here about valuable lessons coming through you via downloads and intuition for what you could not see. There, so you know how that shit goes. When you end something with somebody and everything comes blasting back from the past. Okay, both were wrong. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing that. Thank you, Matt. I'm seeing that in this situation here, there's going to be like blasts from the past coming through about like what did and didn't go well. And you're just, you're valid in these energies, but the cycle is over. And I feel like this is just here to validate the ending for you, because the fact that this showed up, obviously that means that it's important. Let me see the energy surrounding this. Walking away. So you're about to be shown the power of walking away, even if you're in something where it's like you might be brokenhearted because you have to walk away, but learning the value in walking away anyway. Okay. But there's something here, I don't know, like you're going to be seeing something that you could not see unless you walked away. You know? Like in the revelations and things that are coming to you, there's something that you could not see while you were in it, and it's going to be revealed to you outside of it. Again, your life is about to highlight the power of walking away. Okay. And that could also be in situations that don't even relate to this. You might see clarity and validity in other aspects of your life. And again, so basically your theme right now is the power of walking away. Beautiful. The power of walking away. Okay. Um, because that just you didn't ask for that, so it kind of like bulldozed. Let me do a little mini pull to see if anything else wants to be added or if that's really all you need. I split the deck to the Eight of Cups. It's like the power of walking away. Let's see, 3 cards to clarify this message here. 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's like a power up or a level up that you'll be coming into in this experience. Yeah, because you're going to be discovering power that you forgot that you had. Or again, like a realization about the power that you have or the power within. This is also bringing me to that SpongeBob episode, the power within. The power within. I was already having that reference, but I didn't want to say it because I'm always that girl giving a goddamn SpongeBob reference. But yeah, the power within shall be revealed to you through recognizing and noticing the power in walking away. Okay, Zen? You know what? It's in your name, honey. Zen. Peace. There you go. Makes a lot of sense. That was for Zen, darling. Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope that validated for you that you made the right choice in moving forward, because you absolutely did. We're not doing freebies right now, BZ. We're taking from the list. And next is Sophia, darling. Sophia, darling, thank you for your patience. And then after that is Danya. Where is Danya? I haven't seen Danya. Are you in TikTok or YouTube? I'm looking for Danya. Yes, it is too late. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sticking to my rules when I close the list. But just make sure you're Nia, Naya, Nia, Naya, Nia, Nia, Naya. Don. Oh, you're Don Denaya? Oh, Denaya. Is that what you're telling me? Danya or Denaya? Damn. Hold on. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Where's Sophie? Sophie. No. What are you talking about? I wasn't denying her. No, I was talking about you, BZ. That's who I was saying no to. Oh. Okay, so I see Soph. There you are. You're good. Nia? Naya. Dawn. I'm gonna call you Dawn right now until I get my confirmation. Naya. Okay. Okay. I'm caught up now. Thank you. Okay. So Soph. Wondering what the angels and ancestors want you to know. Soph, is there something that you know that you should be putting down? That you should not be doing? Eating, drinking, smoking, vaping, coffee, caffeine? Something. They're telling me to get a different decks for you. Back to basics. 5 cups. This feels like a situation where we're like, hi, hello, Mona. Okay, this is what this could feel like. So, if you know that watching your ex's profile on Facebook, just go with it. Just go with it. If you know that watching your ex's profile makes you feel sad and depressed, why do you keep watching it? Why do you keep doing that? Mona, I've missed you guys as well. That's why I'm back. I'm back more frequently. I'm back. Okay. Sophie done got quiet, so I'm gonna start reading. the Fool in the reverse. Do you feel stuck? See, I keep trying to get ahead of myself. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Okay. Clarify the Fool reverse for soap. Two of Cups. Recent past is the Four of Swords, clarified by the World. Okay. Present energy, Nine of Wands. Or have you recently given it up? But maybe you're thinking about it again. Okay. So I feel like you've given up someone or something that in which does not belong, and you might be doubting the decision that you made. Like if you quit a job, okay, you're trying to quit some bad habits. Okay. Chariot and the Five of Cups as the overall. Near future is the Four of Wands reverse and Justice reverse. Do you feel like these are things that are deeper than you realize and you might need extra help or assistance? I'm asking to make sure I'm reading this accurately. But if not, you can tell me like, no, it's not that deep. Um, but I am kind of getting that. Like maybe our pride might be in the way and not making it clear to us how affected we actually are. Or how much help we might actually need, whether this be like a therapist to bring a new mindset, or a nutritionist to bring on a new diet, something like that. Like you, or even if it's like you don't want to like make it that deep, but like maybe you just need like an accountability partner. Yeah, I feel like you need an accountability partner, babes, with whatever it is that you're letting go of. I think that you would really benefit from. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. That's what I'm gonna leave this as, is that there is a call here for an accountability partner. And even with your response, saying that you need more discipline, for some reason, I take that as this Six of Wands. And I'm not saying this to like shame you whatsoever. Um, it's like you feel like you have to do everything by yourself. And like, yeah, you can do everything by yourself, but you really don't have to. Because we as individuals have very limited perspectives sometimes. And this is something coming from Miss Independent her goddamn self. I'm an only child and I got a small circle, like I'm gonna get that shit done myself. But here lately, I have been sharing my thoughts with others and asking for their feedback or asking for their opinion in a lighthearted way. Even if I don't do exactly as they say, I do want to hear them out. And sometimes it can be as simple as organizing a closet. The way that I think of organizing the closet, I'm like, but something's not working here. You ask someone else their opinion, and they give you that zinger, like that, oh, like that straight shot, that straight and narrow path where it's like, oh, I didn't think of that, but it was so small, yet it was a huge help. Okay. Like, even if it's just in a small way, reach out. Ask for an accountability partner, ask for help, even if it's in the teeniest, tiniest ways, because no, you don't need it. And yes, discipline is good, but I think you could really benefit from a different perspective. And I think that that might also be because you might be very hard on yourself, harder than you need to be at this time. I just feel like there's something in here that you're being hard on yourself about and requiring discipline, but really, you need a softer approach. You need love. You need affection. You need caring. You need an opinion or a listening ear or a lighthearted perspective. Okay. Oh, and look at this. So we have the Chariot and his action card, that black and white horse and the black and white Sphinx. Maybe you're looking at things too black and white and you're being called to heal in the gray area. Or you're in the gray area needing to be called into the black and white area for healing. Okay? BC, you finna get blocked. Because what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why is she not replying here? Because she's busy talking to self. Come on, respect the floor, please. You came in here trying to be a troublemaker. You're going to get blocked with a swiftness. So correct it. Yeah, it is. We already did collectives earlier, so I was talking to everybody then. You done came in late as hell, disrupting the class. Please. We all in here just vibing, cool, and having a good time. Self. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Because I really felt like that was something that was like, I feel like your soul, your spirit was rejecting that for whatever reason. And again, no shame, babes, no shame whatsoever. But you don't have to do this by yourself, whatever it is. Okay, big or small, you don't have to do it by yourself. All right. I'm sending you love. So I'm glad that you found that helpful, and you always have this reading to come back to. So that's a bonus as well too. Okay. And last but not least, wait, let me not mispronounce it. Denaya. Okay. Denaya. Sorry about that. I'm over here talking about some Danya. Girl, I'm so sorry. Cringe AF. I really apologize. Wait, are you Naya? Are you like were you in my Patreon personals group or something? Why does NYA, Naya, that just sounds so familiar. Or maybe you've been around for a while and I just recognize your name. Ooh. So if you're still here, you really got to be soft with yourself, honey. You really do. I don't know what you got going on. You're new here. Okay, well, deja vu then, because you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here. What is your question? Did you put it over here? They done logged me out of PayPal. Log in. Ah, yes. Next steps. Any message that you need for right now? It's okay, BZ. I was just thinking, I was like, I hope you didn't think I was being too hard on you. I swear it's just my personality, babes. But yeah, so I have TikTok here, YouTube over here, because we've been doing collective and personal readings. And I like for people to be able to go back and access the reading. So over on YouTube, Tarot with Tay, this video will be played back. It's okay, BZ. My bad. All right. Next steps. Anaya. Let's Sun. Okay, so you had a recent revelation in the past. Clarify. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This feels like one of those like, okay, this is, I can only describe it how I've experienced it. This feels like in the recent past, there was like a whole bunch of downloads that you received. You know, those moments when you feel just high on life, high on the downloads that God is sending to you. And you just know that you have every power and tool that you need to take over the world in whatever way that you see fit. You know, like you're like, man, I'm going to open that veterinarian office and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. It's like a moment where your crown chakra is so open and you're so obvious and clear. It's so obvious and clear to you that success is inevitable. You had a recent moment like that in the past. Nine of Swords reversed, that in the recent past has helped you to see through some fears, some anxieties. Not you trying to be funny. Present energy, present energy. Knight of Pentacles. Hold on to that. Hold on to this. Excuse me? The restriction. No. Okay, whatever. They love to do that. They were just sending a notification about restricting the live. What a freaking loser. Can you guys see me? Are we back? We're good? TikTok is a loser, by the way. Not you guys. Okay, cool. So in the present energy, this also talks about clarifying your next steps too. But this is about you standing strong in your energy, standing strong in your power, and remembering those downloads, remembering the moment, remembering the downloads in the moment that you realize that you could take over the world, that you could conquer and do whatever it is that you so desire to do. The restriction, because they're talking about that I'm selling a product or a service, like, child, get out of here. They just hate. They hating. Yes, they really do. Reese, upcoming future. Nine of Wands. Okay. So your advice about next steps, you want to be real quiet on the creek. Okay. Oh my gosh, please. So you want to be real quiet on the creek here with upcoming moves, thoughts, considerations, Naya, because if you're in the beginning or building phase of something and you share that with people, they can speak death and fear over your path, over your situation, over your circumstance. So don't seek external validation, confirmation verb, for the vision that God gave you. Speaking from experience. Because trying to seek validation from outside sources that didn't receive the vision that God gave you is only going to breed people that are all up in your business, monitoring spirits, speaking death over you and your situation, laughing at you. And it's just more trouble that you would have to endure versus if you just kind of lay low, keep it quiet on the creek. Okay. You will know once you reach a certain level that their opinions, their thoughts, their words no longer mean anything. It takes time, real quiet, okay? But it takes time to build up to that, to eventually not be swayed by the wind, words, thoughts, or opinions of other people. But you're building something right now. So be real quiet on the creek, Bookie. Okay, be real quiet on the creek, honey. And when they ask you, "Oh, what are you up to? What are you doing, baby?" I'm telling you, when I was building my business, and people would be asking me like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because they're looking at me, they're like, "Oh, you're not going to school. You're not going to work." Mind you, I already graduated from school. I did have a job, anyways. But I would always tell them, "Nothing. What's new? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing." They thought that I had the most boring life ever. So much so to where these same people would be like reporting to people around me, be like, "What are they doing? They're not doing anything with their life." Nothing. Nothing. I'm not doing anything. Some people just need to let some people think that you're a loser. Just let some people think that you're a loser. Let them. Because in your winning season, you won't have to say a motherfucking word. You won't have to say a word because your life will speak for itself. So this is your season to dominate over your happiness and to validate yourself, because we get moments of excitement like this and want to go and share it with people and tell the world. And I'm telling you, again, speaking from experience, all it did was create enemies, haters, naysayers, and motherfuckers that want to laugh at me and everything that I'm doing. But you know what's so funny now is that these same people that laughed when I told them the vision when I first got it, they're rewriting history now. Now they don't remember laughing at me. Now they're telling me, "Oh my gosh, we've always believed in you." It's like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? But it's okay because you're living in your divine glory anyway. Energy read card for you, Angel of Strength. I'm telling you, baby. Find your validation in God right now, okay? As much as you want to go and tell people the vision, just go outside and scream and jump up and down. Go express yourself in any other way besides telling them people. Just don't tell them people. And unfortunately, sometimes those people are the people very close to you. And I know that this sounds like we're trying to make you isolate yourself, but again, I'm speaking from experience, dog. Like, I didn't listen to the advice because I was like, man, my God is more powerful than that. I can say whatever I want to. And I was right. But you know what it required? More strength from me because I didn't keep my mouth shut. I had to be stronger to endure the bullying, to endure the naysaying, to endure their bullshit, just because I wouldn't. So take the temple path, which is the quietest one, and let your life speak for itself. There will be certain instances where you say something anyways, just like how I did. It's going to all work out anyways. And you just have to know that. But, excuse me, is that a fly? Like, literally, where did you even come from? Did I get it? No, probably not, because I was moving real slow. Yeah, the flies represent people being your business, because literally, where the hell would that fly even come from? Flies represent people being nosy and a monitoring spirit. That's all. Flies have been everywhere. No way. Because I'm telling you, I haven't seen a single fly in here. I see a little devil over there. I'm going to get him. Oh, bright ass screen. Okay. Well, that's it. That's all. Thank you guys so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. Thank you for trusting me and allowing me to create this space for us. If you want more of me, over on YouTube, Tarot with Tay, over on Patreon, Tarot with Tay, you know, all of the things. I love and adore you guys. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, TikTok. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, YouTube.